Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom review. See by the title below, yes, this is on episode 21 of Boku no Hero Academia Season 2. And this episode, it was definitely a lot more of a build-up episode than anything. The practical exam is about to start at the very end. It's got your classic kind of, bunch of comedy here and there in the very beginning, starts to build up to the point, they had the written exam first, and then of course the very ending gets pretty damn intense with the practical exam starting with one of the teams failing already, and the second team not looking to be good either. So I'm definitely excited to see how the next episodes will be, how the matchups will be, certain ones will be. Obviously the one I'm super excited for the most is obviously Bakugo and Izuku going up against All Might, because several reasons. Obviously, first one being, we know for a fact Bakugo's not going to listen to a single thing Izuku says. We already saw in this episode that it turned, even what's it called, Eraserhead is starting to notice that it's getting worse for Bakugo. He's getting worse, and I'm guessing that's why they put them together, to maybe make it so he doesn't hate Izuku as much, or maybe he starts to change his mind on something. I'm not too sure if that's going to work, because we all know how hard-headed Bakugo can be, but it should be interesting to see how that whole thing develops. Now, the second thing is, they gave they pretty much said they could run or they can fight. I'm pretty sure this is All Might we're talking about here. You're not going to be able to beat All Might, unfortunately. Even with two of the top students in their class, it's not going to happen. And Izuku probably knows that and is probably, ready to make a plan to retreat. But obviously that's probably not going to happen, because Bakugo will not allow that. We know for a fact he's going to rush, head on into All Might and try and defeat him, which, like they said, you only need one person to get out. But if Izuku ends up retreating and running out and leaving Bakugo to, try and fight him and lose, that's not gonna, do anything. Bakugo is still gonna be pissed and nothing's gonna be solved from that. So we can only assume that Izuku's gonna have to try and do something to work things out with Bakugo. I'm not too sure how the hell that's gonna work, but that's literally the only thing I can see happening, honestly. But either way, it's probably going to be pretty interesting. I really want to see that one, especially considering All Might as well. I'm still kind of confused on this part, how long that time limit that he has to be able to sustain that form. Because sometimes it seems like he can, stay in that form for quite a whilst other times it seems like he cannot, stay for like, he can only stay there for like 30 seconds or so, or something like along those lines. So I'm not too sure. Also, don't spoil it if it's something that is said later on. But if it has been shown and I've just kind of been clueless on it, I forgot about it, then feel free to comment below on that, because it kind of confused me, because that's another thing. It's not just a time limit on Bakugo and Izuku. There's a time limit on, All Might. They can't have him being out there and transforming back into, his weaker form. His weakness will be out, the secret will be out, and that's not going to be good for anyone, obviously, So it should be, that's why I think that is going to be the most interesting of the matchups and everything. There still are other ones, I really want to see how Ito works out. I want to see how Mineta and Seto work out against Midnight, because honestly, the very beginning was pretty damn funny. I saw in the forums that was an anime original thing, the whole thing with Mount Lady and Midnight, and I gotta say, man, Midnight's outfit back in the day, holy crap. Yeah, that's very revealing. It's like, I was like, oh damn, okay. I can see why they ended up making a law that you have to have a certain amount of skin to cover up and everything. And yes, like, Midnight was saying and everything, certain times clothes can be very, they could stop them from being able to use certain quirks and everything, and that does make sense. But that kind of outfit you got there, that's gonna make people running to the fights, which you don't want that, obviously. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if I saw on the on TV and everything that Midnight's fighting this villain, I'd rush over there just to get a glimpse of that outfit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, whatever, call me a pervert, I don't care, because that's really honestly what you probably would do as well. But it's interesting because, like, we all know how Mineta is, and when Mineta and Seto were trying to come up with a plan, Mineta was like, yeah, all we have to do is try to figure out how to take her clothes off, and I'm like, yep, that's Mineta, alright. But it should be interesting to see who will be able to go up against who? It's perfect Mineta going against Midnight, because obviously his preferredness is probably going to be his downfall. And I've always wanted to, because Midnight's ability kind of still, I don't really know her ability. I knew that she tore off a piece of her clothing to help Cemento stop the the Todoroki and Izuku fight, but I'm still not too sure on really what her ability is. So that's another thing that I'm super excited to see in these next couple episodes, is to see all the other heroes' abilities, especially the principal. I've been wondering what the hell his power is for quite a while, and when I saw that he was going to be one of them in this, I was like, okay, that one is probably going to be my most anticipated battle, just to see his abilities. I'm super excited for the whole thing with Bakugo and Izuku going up against All Might, obviously, and the Todoroki and Momo is probably going to be super exciting as well. But like, come on, I want to see how strong the principal is. What the hell is his quirk? He's super adorable, super cute, but I have a feeling, like, even in that picture when they showed him, he's probably a badass. He's probably super strong, or they're going to troll us. That is also a possibility, honestly. But yeah, overall, the episode, like I said, was pretty much mostly a build-up episode. The beginning part with the anime original thing with Mount Lady and Midnight, then they had a bunch of pretty much the written exams coming out, and obviously we get to see the different on who's on the top of the class and who needs studying on the bottom of the class. And you have obviously Momo, surprise, I did not know this, but she's actually super rich. That was super cute to see her get all excited that she can help all of them, and seeing everyone study in their own ways was pretty damn awesome as well. And then of course it all leads up to the point where we get, they finish their written exams. They think the practical exam is just going to be against robots, but obviously, as we saw in this episode, there was also a huge conference with all the teachers that they felt that they should change the practical exam because of the fact that obviously it looks like there's going to be, villains are going to be coming back because of the whole thing, that happened just before. So obviously they need to make it so the kids are ready to go against real villains, which is why robots aren't going to help, obviously. It doesn't matter what the people say on the outside. What they need is experience against, people that are 10 times stronger than them. And that is, of course, the heroes that we have here. Yes, they have those weight limiter things that they have on them or whatever. And that probably will, hinder some of them. But as we saw in this episode with Kirishima and, Sato going against Cementos, for certain people like him, that doesn't really affect him. All he has to do, Cementos didn't move a single spot. He just just summoned a bunch of walls over and over again. And I actually did not know, I forgot about who Sato was, but we get to see his ability, Sugar Rush, which is, it's an interesting ability, but of course it's kind of like, it's just like when he starts to eat some sugar, he loses some cognitive abilities. So that's not really the best thing. If he takes too much, sure, he'll be super strong, but then he'll become an idiot. And just like his name applies, Sugar Rush and everything, after a Sugar Rush, you end up crashing. And we saw the fact that that is what happened. Both of them thought the best way for them would be just to go straight up against Cementos, but like they said, they picked the people specifically to counter their abilities. So what they should have done was probably run away. They probably could have broke through enough to get out of the city, but trying to just go up to him in a battle of attrition, like Cementos said, that wasn't going to happen. Cementos, obviously a seasoned veteran and everything, he has a better stamina than both Kirishima and Sato. So yeah, it wasn't too much of a surprise that they lost, but it's still kind of a surprise because I didn't know like how many people are going to lose and everything. The next one should also be really cool. I'm not too sure if they're going to show all of the battles, but I'm definitely excited to see how these next episodes will be. But yeah, that's all I really got to say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Say comments and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy it, to a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. As always, guys, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. How did you feel about this episode? How do you feel about pretty much anything that happened, anticipating anything that it's going to happen in the next episodes, obviously without spoilers as usual? Feel free to comment below in, down there in the comments. And yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. Until next time, see ya.